The Gamecom Mini might be tiny, but you should never take it to school. It's incredibly bad for your educational habits. Yeah, stay on drugs, drink your school, and don't do milk. No. Wait, Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back to the next episode of Retro Game Challenge 2. The game where you challenge in a retro fashion. Anyway, put this off last time, cause we were in the middle of a fairly long arc in the grand anime saga that is my life, but I guess we'll... So you got new emojis. Yes, I did. I noticed I finally had, you know, the follower emotes open, which, to be blunt, is the only bit I really care about. And I figured people like you deserved something to work with, so I opened this up. Anyway, we're gonna be trying to beat Tritos today, because I would like to get this shit out of the way. Of all the games we are going to be challenging to finally beat Retro Game Challenge 2 in its entirety, Tritos is by far the one I am weakest at, so hopefully this will only go marginally terribly and not horrifically terribly. But truly anything is possible, as they say. So let's get going already. Nana, I believe you were here last time I played Triotos, but given what you said earlier, I'm fairly certain you don't remember it correctly. Also, I unlocked a Christmas sweater for Adino. Can't really see it at the angle he's sitting on, but I unlocked that because I played the daily challenge on Christmas, so I put him on that. And anyway, for this game to count as beaten for the purposes of the stream, I do need to beat all 10 rivals. So let's try that out. Versus Rival, Level 1. Triotos is a match 3 block stacking game where you can also... Okay, wow, I actually don't really need this game. I appreciate it quite a bit, but I would like if we could... Anyway, I know I just said we don't need... We only need to, do the match 3. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Bam. Bam. That do anything for you? Yep, clearing a line, like in Tetris, does still get you shit. Even if it ain't the shit you're looking for. We cannot actually see our rival's playfield, but it is definitely real. Just take their word for it. You win. Alright, that's level 1. But never mind that, there's a baby. Yeah, fuck you, face! This guy makes me feel very seen, though. Alright, second verse, same as the first, I guess. Alright, how can I thread this needle? Like that, apparently. Boink. Boink. Oh wow, you're being so rude right now. Fine. You wanna play like that? Get out of my sight. I piss a little wisdom on you, dipshits. Alright. Am I building up to something, or am I just kinda flailing? At times, not even I am sure. But that hit him pretty hard. I don't imagine he'll be walking away from this that easily. Hooray! Alright, I can't actually see what our homeboy over there is, you'll say, doing. Which seems like a flaw in a game like this. But going for big knockout blows at the earliest convenience and throwing them off balance does seem to be a decently effective strategy. But it remains to be seen if that will hold as we actually get to some high levels. Versus rival level 3. Alright. Going gray out of the starting gate in this one. Gods, what colorful characters you are. And make you go away. And now he's really moving up in the world, as it were. Boink. Oh no, one square. However, will I recover? Oh. That was a bit rude. God, what the hell did I send this guy? Oh, this is no fun for anybody. Nope, this is straightforwardly going very poorly. Oh, this isn't helping anybody. Oh my god. Nope, that's it. Okay, I know I've hammered on this point multiple times already, but the fact that I cannot actually see what the other guy is doing, or if he even has a real playfield, feels very obviously unfair. I don't know, stop questioning me. Get out. Get out. There. There, see how you like it. There's no way I can make this go where I want it to. Or this one. Sure, that's fine and normal. And now we have nothing to work with. Alright. They're also deliberately recreating the old-timey game design aesthetic to the point of not giving us any sort of hold feature, which does make planning around shit rather difficult. There. Go away, God. Good Lord above. Yep, we've seen this already. Go away. Excuse you. Yes, take that, you Saracen cow. Okay, just hit him harder than he can respond to. Boink. Anyway, there is not any way I can really do anything with this. Boink. Boink. I could have done something more interesting with that if I'd been paying attention. But hey, we won, it's fine. Certain this is absolutely riveting for you all to watch. Boink. Don't look at me with those beady little eyes of yours. How are you even playing this? You don't have opposable thumbs. Do 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 do. Alright, stall this out just a bit. Alright, this'll be something. Boink, boink. Alright, come on, come on. Can we push through to the victory? Evidently not. Oh dear. All of my hate. I just need... I flatten you out a bit. That up. And now... Okay, okay. Just keep on trading hits. We will get there eventually. Boop. Boop, boop. 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 Alright, this do anything for you? Bloom. Pew, pew. Oh, what does it take to kill you? See, now the game would like me to believe that he just legitimately pulled off some sort of really impressive move, but I can't see what he did. I'm just being asked to take their word for it. And of course now my build is just this horrifying morass of nothing. I have nothing to work with here. Does of course mean oh, I hate everything about this. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Oh, I hate you so much. Alright, how much? Alright. God. Thank you. Only 7 more to go, good lord. Sir, you appear to be on fire. But at least he's, you know, being nice and cheeky about it, so... Who am I to give him shit? Blue. And the real question is the hour is how do I get out of what comes next? Alright. Just keep on hitting him and do not stop for anything. All this. Now. Bloop. Come on, come on. Oh, my eternal hatred. This is a DS game. There is a game in this series for the 3DS. I've basically already given up here. There is a 3DS game in the series, but it doesn't have a patch, and no game in this series is ever going to get an official English release ever again, so... See, I feel like that should have been worth more than what I actually got out of it. Yep. You know, I hadn't considered this possibility. But we're not gonna be allowed to say we've beaten this game until we actually clear this mode. And to be blunt, I don't think I care enough to actually make that happen if it doesn't happen, like, today. Okay, this fucking sucks. Alright, how do I... hi, Sludge. Sorry you came in the middle of the worst stream currently active on Twitch. Hello, all raiders. Welcome one, welcome all. My name is Mitsuna Midori. I am a forensic scientist from the world of mystery novels. And we are playing Retro Game Challenge 2, a fact that is causing happiness to absolutely nobody. I'd explain the game we're playing right now, but it's just a match 3. More accurately, it's a retro match 3, which is to say it's a deliberately really crappy match 3 with a lot of really obvious QOL features that are just missing because it wouldn't be, you know, properly verisimilitudinous. That is a real word. Look it up sometime if you don't believe me. So we're playing a falling block platformer without any sort of hold feature. Only 2 points on the next preview. It's no fun for any of us. Oop. Alright. I wanted to make that an actual, knockout combo like that, but game said no, that would make too much sense. God, will you all get out of here already? Of course, those 2 weren't touching, so it doesn't count. Pew. Pew. There. Alright, there goes 1 of fucking 10. Yeah, so I've heard. Get out. Alright, what next? Can I? Would the game be kind enough to? Probably not. I mean, there's 1, that counts for something at least. I've already knackered this. As we all should have come to suspect by this point. Apparently that counts as a combo. I'm not sure what counts anymore. Hold this. Boop, boop. Right, what's next? All else being equal, I would like to keep that lane open for future mischief. God only knows what the game will actually let me get away with at this point. Is this anything? Game... There we go. Bloop, bloop. And soon we shall all be released from this hell known as life. No, it couldn't possibly be that easy. Don't cover my exit, that's so rude. Why would you do that? Oh, I'm so tired.
ろそろやばいんちゃう？攻撃来るで。来たぞー。
It doesn't count if they don't touch, much like in the bedroom. Get out. Yep, we're pretty thoroughly done here. Oh boy, I regret every moment of life that led me to deciding to stream this today. Yes, we get it. Yes, it's a gun. Just... And there we go. Really milked it, didn't you, that time? Yes, you've made your point. God. And of course we're opening with the worst opening build possible. Sure, why not? The game's already clearly communicated that it hates me personally. Why even pretend otherwise at this point? Out. Okay, there's a very specific thing I need for what I'm planning, so of course the game isn't giving it to me. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Oh, there's nothing I can do with any of this. Okay. The fact that I cleared that is a testament to the fact that the level 1 AI is basically impossible to lose to without deliberately suiciding. Not any actual talent on my part. Just get out of my sight already. Right now, once again, the follow-up question is where in God's name do we go from here? Bloop. Excuse you. Bloop. Ah, you fool, you fell for my diabolical ruse. And stay out. Uh-huh. Bonk. Ah, come on, level 3. Dissen's the bottleneck. Bloop.
やるなぁ。いけいけいけいけいけ。
Oh, this is the worst build you possibly could have started me out with.
そこやないな。左左。
Alright, now you're just being cruel.
ほう。右右。ほう。はよ落とせ。
Be very happy to be rid of this man, thank you.
消すのうまいな。やるな。
Alright. Are you done yet?
はよ落とせ。おーし。今のは賢いな。
Jesus Christ, what does it take to make an enemy in this game freaking stop?
右右。はよ落とせ。
What are you even doing now?
攻撃来るで。左左。来たぞ。そこ。
Absolutely unfathomable cruelty being performed here and now.
そこ。
Go away.
そこちゃうやろ。そろそろやばいんちゃう。
There.
おお。
Leave and do not come back this time. Quiet you.
はよ落とせ。ほう。 ほう。
You made it past 4, I believe in you. Boom. Yeah, let's just drop some rocks on him.
いけるいける。
Getting rocks dropped on you is historically bad for your health, so if it happens to my enemy, I'm sure that will benefit us greatly.
いけるいける。左左。もうちょいちゃう。 いけいけいけいけいけいけ。
Go away. Go away. Go away. Be
いい
gone.
さ。 そこ。 来たぞ。
Bloop. Bloop. Yeah, sure, hold this. There we go. Snake around the underpass. And in where they don't expect it. And where the sun don't shine.
お。
Alright. There's little control over what you get sent. Don't look at me like that. Put that thing away. They're children present. Oh, this is a bad opening. Bloom. Bloom.
左左。
Boop. Pew.
やるな。そこちゃうやろ。やるな。
How do people commentate while playing stuff like this?
ええ感じじゃん。
Honestly, I think that's a more impressive skill set than actually, you know, being good at the game. Of course, in my lifetime, I've accomplished neither of those things, so what's my opinion worth?
もうちょいちゃう。よし。
Bloop. Bloop.
いけいけいけいけいけいけ。
Bloop.
そこちゃうやろ。
Well,
ほう。
how do I know?
いけ来るで。
This is a stupid plan. But in the end, it did technically work. And in the end, is that what really matters?
ドーン。
That is what goes through my head every time anyone gives me those sorts of bedroom eyes.
真ん中開けが基本やぞ。
Don't touch me, you dirty hippie, I don't know where you've been. Dude... Is there anywhere I can drop that long gray piece up there where it
な
won't
いな。
instantly evaporate? Doesn't look like it.
よし。
Meanwhile, Nana is over here celebrating day 15. Let's give it up for day 15, everybody!
そこや。ええ感じじゃん。左左。
Bloop
いい
bloop.
か。やるな。
Two hit combo. No, I don't want to burn. I don't want to like just have that sitting there gathering dust, but I don't have any plans of how to actually make good, efficient use of it.
いけるいける。そこ。いけるいける。
Be gone.
いけいけいけいけいけいけ。
Pew, pew. Okay, I can't tell if, like,
ほう。
set, like, stage drop combos like that are counting as combos for gameplay purposes or not.
そこやないな。
I feel like they should, but then again, I am mayhaps a bit biased.
こっから巻き返されへんやろ。おーし。いけいけいけいけいけいけ。
I probably could have
もうちょい
done something more interesting with that. I would.
おーし。
At this point, just holding out and hoping that hits I landed early are enough to put this guy to sleep. Stay a while. Stay forever. There we go.
やったな。
Working ourselves into a good rhythm. Who are these totem men? Why am I helping this infant cause them harm? Why is this one giving me the kawaii ugu eyes? Yeah, Nana, I wish I enjoyed anything as much as you are enjoying this terrible, terrible gameplay. Alright, what the hell do I do with this? Oh, any
ええ感じじゃん
any round where it takes me this long to get a good, solid opener in is usually going to go poorly. I've picked up on that much at least.
いけいけいけいけいけいけ
Thank you for the square.
そこやないな
I will put it to good use if ever I remember how to play video games.
もうちょいちゃう左左いけいけいけいけいけいけ
Oh, this blows so hard. Pew.
そろそろやばいんちゃう
Alright, it's round 6. Now, how are you going to bring it back down? Because, ho, we all know you're gonna do it. We know what you're like. You sassy Susan, you. Bam. I can't really do anything with this one. Bam.
よし
Oh, what noises are you making at me now?
惜しい
There. And may it shatter your kneecaps.
そこやないな いけいけいけいけいけいけ
Pew. Pew.
攻撃するで
See, I would give any amount of money to figure out how our opponent, like, wriggled out of whatever he was going through earlier.
そこやないな
Cause, like, at the time, it sure looked like he was in a fine mess. Just based on what little we were given to work with.
よし消すのうまいなお
Keep on going for the combos. That's how we live to see tomorrow. If indeed that is a thing we want.
狙い通りや
There we go. And we are done dealing with you. And stop staring at me with them big ol' eyes. Alright, we're almost there. Does almost count for anything? Not really.
そこ
Bloop.
よしそこやないな
Oh, fuck you, I'm getting this out of the way now.
右右
What do I do here? Bloop. Bloop. I don't know, you're very enthusiastic, but I'm not sure where you're going with this exactly. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's he doing now? Boop. Come on. Alright, what schemes are you scheming, and did that derail them as thoroughly as I hope it did? Evidently not. Okay, like, actually, what the hell just happened over there? Alright, the T is as worthless as I was led to believe. Much like my very existence. Oh, I can't put anything where I'd like it to go. It's being quite rude tonight. There. Fuck you. Alright, if that doesn't shut you up for a bit, I do not know what will. Bump. Okay, actually, seriously though. Game, you were asking me to just have a lot of faith in the fact that you aren't just nakedly cheating right now. Like, you see that? That's total bullshit. That's horseshit and I am under no obligation to put up with it. We're going to cheat, and if any of you complain, I'm fucking banning. Of course, now we gotta filter through the entire goddamn backlist. Yes, we know you're lying about who the devs are and calling it entertainment. Alright, up, down, B, down, just level select. From the menu screen, enter new. Alright. I'll take one stab at it playing fair, and if it doesn't work out the first go around, I will just wreak death and destruction. The old-fashioned way. Biblical on yo ass. Boop. Not exactly making a good first impression. Apparently that counts as a drop. Sure, why not? I have nothing better to do with my time. Alright, I need one square with any amount of black in it. That game. Game, you can clearly see where I'm going. Come on. Jesus Christ. Like, how do you see something like that and not just assume the RNG is deliberately playing against you? I ask of you. Boop. Bloop. That wasn't good enough for your exacting standards, I see. Don't know why I'm pretending that surprises me. God, like, statistically speaking, one of my plans should have worked out at least once, just by raw law of averages, criminy. Alright. Let's give you anything to work with. Of course, that just kind of arbitrarily. Alright, you digital dummy, you wanna play it like that? There! There. I don't know what I just beat, so I have absolutely no sense of accomplishment right now. I do not like this totem. Its smug aura mocks me. He died dead. And that's the story of how Chingensai died. Thank you for playing. You cleared versus rival mode. The end. Well, that was fun. Who wants Chinese? Alright, that should by all accounts have counted. It's clearing. Completed. Okay. That's about the limit of how far I planned today. I'll give you something to work with. Oh! Sorry. Stacking blocks in my head. The Tetris effect is a psychological phenomenon in which those who play activities based around specific patterns, like, for instance, Tetris, find their thoughts constantly monopolized by the active patterns, even when the materials for the patterns are not present in the external world. Gamecom Mini might be tiny, but you should never take it to school. We did this bit already. Stay on drugs, eat your school, and don't do milk, kids. I don't know, please. I don't know, are you having a stroke? Should I call a hospital? You're starting to worry me. Man, you're useless. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm going to the game store in a bit. Hello, Saya. What's new in the... What dire tidings do you bring from the Great White North? Rail King X comes with a variety of ways to race against time. I mean, dog, if I wanted to do that, I'd just stop playing video games and go outside. For example, when you set a record time, if you wait at the title screen, you'll see a replay. It's a replay of your best time, so by studying it, you can figure out how to improve your run. I don't know why this adult manager has a higher-pitched voice than the kids. But that's the bet I made, so I guess now I gotta lie in it. You sure get excited when you talk about Rally King. You're really weird. That game sucks. Of course I do. I love Rally King. I have terrible taste. Alright, what filler can we subject ourselves to? Cosmic Gate, Hagaland Kome Edition, Star Prince. If we play Triatos DX, we might be able to see some actual high-def graphics on the SNES. Plus, we would actually be able to see what our opponent is doing. And there's a swap feature. Yeah, what the hell. Let's try to stay on theme for the sake of the video. Redemption arc, here we come. Triotos DX. It's called DX because that's the face you make when you play it. Alright. You all want to play it like that? Now, hold on, I want to see what I can get up to in Endless first. We have a hold feature now. As you can see, boom, bloop, bloop, really anywhere I can drop this, is there? At least not if I want to go for, like, big dramatic knockout strikes, although that is not a bad consolation prize. I say that, but we are right back where we started now. Alright, we are already doing better than I am used to. Is this a good sign? I mean, no, nothing that ever comes out of my life is a good sign. Life is pain. Anyone who tries to tell you otherwise is selling something. It is green. Blocks are actually color-coded now, so we can just, like, you know, look at them and see what's up. Bloop. 2-hit combo. Ah, yes. The lovely local scenery. We have, however, degraded to the point where I have completely stopped trying to actually plan around shit that is happening around me. And its after effects have grown quite obvious. What I'm noticing as we play more and more rounds of Triotos is that every time I decide to try to do anything even remotely clever is generally when everything goes to shit. It's terrible of actually making any use of those. Shining finger blocks, whatever they're called. I'm sure what I was going for there. Alright, Sunny Jim, let's calm things down a hair. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. And he strikes like Thunderball. I'm so upset those little, like, T's I keep getting don't give any sort of reward. T's should always give rewards. Everyone loves T's. That's not what I wanted at all. Neither is that. Oh, I think we're done here. What are you doing, my good sire? And yeah, that's it. Game over, and even though this is supposed to be an SNES game, they don't save after we leave the room. So that would require, like, effort. Alright. Let's bust some heads. Oh, you're such an interesting character, Kome. So glad it was you the game chose to have us just kinda get jerked around by for a few stages.
こやないな。
Boom. Now let me drop a little shit on yous. Boop. And I think this might be the end of Lovable Koume.
そこちゃうやろ。
Mayhaps, if we're all very lucky. Well, we probably won't be. Me getting lucky, why did I even field the possibility? You talked such a big game, and look what happened to you. The moral of the story, children? Never try. Battle again, okay? Don't down on it. Opponent 2. A dog. How unusual. A battle. Woof. Woof woof. Alright. Remember to have your pets neutered and spayed.
はよ落とせ。うわ。
I go for a surprise hit to start us off. Then just kind of drop some squares in front of him and see if he bites. Get it? Get it? See if he bites. Cause he's a dog. Do you get it? Do you get chat? Do you get it? Do you get it, chat? Chat, do you get it? Do you get it, chat? It's funny because he's a dog. A dog who refuses to stop being part of this discussion, despite the fact that he's not very cute. Bloop.
これは厳しいな。
Bloop.
よし。
Bloop. Bloop.
マルチブロックだわ。
Alright. Try walking away from that, you mangy mutt. God, I am wrecking house tonight. When did I actually get good at this? You're probably just hallucinating. It'll pass. Bad dog. Yes, you have brought shame upon your house, dog. Your dog house, which is where you're going. And you probably won't, because I really hope I don't do this again. Stage 3 versus Hosukihime. You upset the doggy, and I do it again. Anyway, don't talk to me like that, I barely know you. Round 3. Start. Anyway, the build has now grown ugly as sin. So are those like just colorless blocks Can they just not be cleared? Because that feels way more OP than what I was getting hit with. Making a plus does add a plus to your opponent's number of squares they're stuck with. Oh, this is bad. Oh, and it was going so well, too. Bloop. 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 Alright, you fell beasts. Be gone. Okay, how long can I stall you out now? Not long enough for it to matter. Let's just get this over with. There we go, now we're landing some hits. Evidently not. No, I don't think I will. Stage 4 versus Baby. I just tried to crack my knuckles into the microphone, but I guess I'm all loosened up for once in my life. I'd love a battle. Care to match wits? Look, if you open your discussion by going heh heh heh, that's just what you sound like. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I mean, objectively I do. That's kind of my job here, but you know. Don't worry about it. I can't tell what standards this game judges your performance by. Because I got a whole bunch of points out of that, and I am not sure why. Anyway, this round is going terribly. Like, just unimaginably terribly. I can look over and see what exactly Zenmai is doing to me, but I kinda gotta focus on my own build here. Alright. Maybe this will bloody your nose a bit. Alright. Make some extra room, because we are clearing blocks. That is what is happening in this video game, which we are playing right now. In case you hadn't been paying attention thus far. Oh, damn you and every horse you rode in on. This is why I don't like playing with children or animals. Ah, come on, you're already most of the way dead. Please, just stop embarrassing yourself already. There we go. How strange. My calculations. You're a baby. I don't need words before battle, he said, using words before the battle. Anyway. Oh, what do I do with this? Alright, that was a thoroughly worthless opener. Oh, of course you get to pull off line sparks, I see how it is. Oh, I hate this so much. To the abyss with you and all your plans. What are you doing up there? And here comes... Alright. If you manage to walk away from this, I will not even be upset. That's a lie, I'll be blindingly furious. Alright, you can't really control what happens on a build that ugly, can you? Evidently can't. Okay, remember, the strategy to win is to just hit your opponent until they stop. In the end, that's what it all comes down to. I don't believe it. The one who beats me is... you? Masaka. Bakana. Stage 6 versus Dr. Wily. So this is... like, this is just a Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine game, right? Like, that's not just me thinking that. Oh. God, please, no. Okay, we saved the important bit. Yeah, about that. Oh, that's no fun for anyone. We just gotta build our way back down until we can see the future again. Ba-da-doom. Why are you so much better at this than I am? That doesn't seem fair. Alright. You just gotta throw him off his rhythm. Oh, I don't think I possibly could have knackered this any harder. Now we've thrown him off his rhythm. That seems unkind. Alright, how? How do you... how? Oh, I hate this. Hate this, actually hate this. Wish I were dead. Wish you were dead, wish we were all dead. That would be so much easier. Yes, no, I do in fact have some things I'd like to do with my life. And none of them involve this cheap attempt at ripping off a game that's so much more popular. Alright, I don't usually like doing streams this short, but to be blunt, there's nothing else I really want to do right now. Maybe we could go for some Star Prince score attacks? I don't know. This unreleased title pushes a time limit and forces the player to aim for a high score. Those are two things I don't really care about. Let's get out of here. Air in there is stifling. Why do we play games? We don't know what to say. We just love playing them. I mean, this past hour and a half would give some question to that. Because there is an end to reach. I mean, most of the games we've got... I mean, there's literally an arcade for it, like, at the start of our array. Like, let's not kid ourselves. No, you're very bad at this philosophy of gaming thing. I just had a big realization. A demon returns, not only is the hero's princess kidnapped, he gets turned into a demon. But thanks to becoming a demon, he could save the princess. But the bad guy didn't think his plan through. Clearly not. Also, clearly, the game has exhausted its array of conversation topics, and so have I. Well, we did in fact finish a challenge. That is more than I expected to do today. So I guess we can call the stream with our heads held reasonably high. Well, now we're not gonna have to fit this awkward one-off into a, single standalone stream. I guess that means we did a good today. So, thank you all for coming today. We will not be playing Tetris on this channel in a good long while, for reasons I hope are obvious. Regular streaming will resume next week. But until then, I will see you all in the future. You all take care of yourselves. I don't want your death being the next one I investigate. And until then, fare thee well, my children. The moral of the story today is that you should do good construction. Otherwise, a brick might fall on you. Bye-bye!